Hi everyone, I'm Meredith and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm so excited that you found me, and if you're returning, I'm so grateful you've decided to come back and watch more. I love all things luxury. I love luxury shoes, I love luxury handbags, luxury lifestyle and vlogging, and if they're things that appeal to you, I hope you'll do me a massive favor and hit that subscribe button down below. Hitting that subscribe button costs you absolutely nothing and means so much to me, so I hope you'll help me out. Today we have one of my favorite types of unboxings. We have a vintage Louis Vuitton unboxing, and these have all come to me by way of my fabulous vintage fairy godmother, and that is Una from the Instagram account Vintage Lover 83. I will link Una down below. Una helps me track down lots of the bags that I get from the vintage era, and she has most certainly been instrumental in helping me grow my vintage collection, my Louis Vuitton vintage collection. Una is just the most fabulous, wonderful, lovely lady. She is completely trustworthy. All her items are completely authentic. She finds the most amazing deals in Japan, which is where she lives, and she goes above and beyond, especially for me, and I'm so grateful to her. She is just wonderful. So if you're not following Una, please go do so, because she's just fabulous and she has some of the best deals. Her area of expertise is Fendi and Fendi baguettes specifically, although she now has fantastic knowledge around vintage Louis Vuitton and vintage Chanel, and it's just, yeah, she's got access to so much in Japan. So please go follow Una over on Instagram. She is well worth the follow. So thank you, Una, for finding me all these fabulous pieces. I am so excited to have them. Those of you who have been with me for a really long time know that these are my favorite unboxings, the ones where I get the new pieces that will generally then go off and have a holiday with Louis Vuitton and be brought back to life with new leather and new hardware in some cases, and then they come back looking fantastic and we do a re-unboxing. So there is a pattern that happens on this channel, and I'm so excited to get these out. So they came in two separate deliveries because Una found me a couple of pieces and then she found me another couple of pieces. So yes, I think there's 4 all up. So in the first box we have, so sometimes they come with dust bags, sometimes they don't. We take them as they are. I'm gonna get dust bags from Louis Vuitton anyway, so that's okay. So first one did come in a dust bag though. Yes, it is an original dust bag. I don't know if it's the dust bag that came with this bag originally, but it is an original dust bag. It is a little bit dirty, so it does need a wash. So I can certainly send that out for dry cleaning to see if they can get it clean. But when I send this off to Louis Vuitton to be refurbished, then they will give me a new dust bag anyway. So yes, this is the first piece. Let's get it out. I'm very, very excited. I'm very excited about all these pieces, but this one particularly, I am ecstatic over. So let's get it out. And we have, look at it. Look at it. This is a feeder bag from Louis Vuitton from the obvious Murakami multicolor collection, the first collection. This will be about 2005 era, I want to say. And this was such a hyped bag at the time. They used this bag in a lot of their advertising at the time this collection came out. It was one of the more expensive bags in this collection, and certainly something I only dreamed about owning at the time. Now I have this feeder up here. This is a GM size. This is a PM size. There was no MM size at the time these were released. I'm not even sure MM was a size that Louis Vuitton used in the early 2000s. I'm not sure when those bags came into fruition, but this collection and the Marc Jacobs denim collection, the original collection, all those bags all seem to be PMs or GMs. There don't seem to be any MMs. So this is a PM, and as my fabulous sales associate's husband, Yves, has taught me over the years, you count the LVs along the bottom to know what sizes these are. So this is a PM, so there are 3 LVs along the bottom. So if you're looking at these on the resale market and people aren't labeling them what they are or aren't labeling them at all and you want to know what size it is, a PM has 3 across the bottom, whereas a GM has 4. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is how you can tell the sizes. So I love this bag. So I recently started taking it out a lot. It has quickly become one of my favorite vintage bags to use because it is so usable, because you can get in and out of it without having to really open it. So because of the opening on these, you can actually get things in the side. The smaller one is obviously harder to do that with, but the big one most certainly. You can get things in and out without actually undoing and doing it up. And obviously I've got it on the widest setting there. So the belt is on, the loop is on the lightest, that's not a word, that doesn't go with this, Meredith, is on the lowest setting. So I can get it open and closed without actually opening and closing it. So if you live in a city where you want to be really secure in what you're carrying, you could certainly do this up more, and you can pull it in at the sides and make it more secure. I don't feel like that in Sydney, so I don't necessarily have that problem, and I'm happy to leave it like this and use it. So I have fallen in love with this bag, and I am now on a mission to bring it back as a fantastic bag to use. I also have the black one in this size. It's been with Louis Vuitton for over a year now. It's still waiting on parts, and I have given them a heads up that they have more incoming. So whatever parts they're making, they should make quite a few more, because I'm trying to hunt down the entire family of the theaters. So this is the PM size. It is dinky. It's cute. But as far as a mini bag goes, it still holds a lot. Like, it's going to hold my, certainly my wallet and my phone and a lip gloss, and yeah, it's decent. So this would, for me, is about the same capacity that you would get from a Nano Speedy or even a Speedy 18, I would think. So yeah, it's definitely not teeny tiny, but it is very cute and awesome. So this one I feel like will become more day use, and this one, when it comes back from Louis Vuitton looking beautiful and fresh, I feel like it's going to be more of a nighttime thing. So if I'm not carrying a lot, yes, it is a handheld bag. You can get it over your wrist and up to your elbow. But no, it is not going to go across body. You could probably put a crossbody strap on it if you really want to, and it wouldn't look funny at this size. But for me, they're going to be handheld bags, which is how I like to carry them. So if we open it up, you can see the inside. So all red interior, and there is a slip pocket there for it. Oh, it's even still got the little card in it. So the inside is completely clean. The canvas is perfect in every way and bright and vibrant. Obviously the leather has aged, and that is what I will be getting Louis Vuitton to change out. So all the leather and a lot of the hardware will get changed out, and it will come back and look like this one, so look much more new. So I have now not done this up as tightly, and you can see I can easily get like a card holder in and out of there without having to actually undo and do it up all the time. So I am so excited to have this. I am so in love with these bags, and I'm sure lots of people will think they're completely impractical, but for me, the theater has definitely just become one of my favorites again, and of all my vintage collection that I have, it's probably the bag that I am using the most, or have ever used the most, which says a lot for me. So yes, that is my PM Theta from the Murakami collection, the original Murakami collection. They also threw in with this bag this little wristlet, which is teeny tiny. Like, look at that. I don't even know if this will fit me. If not, Una and I joked that little Miss Lux, my daughter, can probably just wear it. But maybe it might fit. Oh, no, it'll fit. Huh, my wrist is smaller than I thought it was. So I've got it on the longest setting, and let's see if I can actually get it done up. So there you go. Look, it is on. The little bow is not in the world's best condition, but that's okay. Oh, you're cute. I wonder if I can have the bow replaced. If I can get the bow replaced, it's perfect. And then it actually opens up, and it's got like a thing there. I wonder if this is not actually now that I'm looking at it, I wonder if this is a bracelet or if it's a luggage tag. I'll have to do some research on that because I've not seen these before. It was advertised as a bracelet in the listing for this bag, but given the fact that it does have this kind of area there where you can put something in, I'm wondering if it is actually a luggage tag. Oh, I'm just trying to work out, oh, okay, there's a thing there. Okay, research is needed on that. I will talk to Louis Vuitton and see what the go is with this. If it is a luggage tag, it's awesome. I'd be worried about how secure it is on my suitcase and if it's going to fall off. But nonetheless, that was for free with the bag, so we'll take it. So that's the first thing I got. And I am now on the hunt for this size in the black, if anyone is interested, because if I can get the black, I have all 4 of these theaters in the multicolor, which I am very excited about. So the hunt for the black will continue. Speaking of black multicolor, we have another piece, and it is this one. So this is a Petite Noe in the black multicolor. So I have the white over here that I got several years ago now. I've had that at least 8 years, maybe even 9. And I had that one refurbished. So this one will definitely get refurbished as well. But this is the Petite Noe size. Once again, if you look inside, so these have got the beige interior. It's perfect on the inside. The canvas is all in perfect condition. The bottom does have marks, which I expect because these do not have feet. There is no basic human rights here. They have a pocket on each end. And they come with the luggage tag, obviously. And the shoulder strap, which is adjustable. So you can wear this as an actual shoulder bag or crossbody. Great, great bags. So I don't use my Noes a lot, but I'm obviously collecting the Murakami original multicolor pieces. So this is one of those. So whether I use it or not is irrelevant to me. This is a collection that I am working on, and I will continue to do so till I own all these pieces. And somebody in my comments very kindly sent me a list of every single piece that ever came out as part of this collection with all the product codes. So thank you to that person. I have screenshot them and I keep them on my phone now so that I can work my way through it. But yes, this is the Petite Noe in the black multicolor, also in fantastic condition. I mean, you wouldn't have to get this redone if you loved the patina on this. For me, I've had this one done. I really need to get this one done. They're going to annoy me to be so different, but it's just gorgeous. And the canvas on this is amazingly bright. So there was a lot of talk around the new pieces when they came out this year that the canvas is not as bright or as vibrant as the older canvases. And I don't know, I feel like the production of them was different. So it's like trying to compare apples to oranges. You can't do it. You've got to look at them like 2 very different collections, even though they are technically speaking the same. So yeah, for me, I don't look at them like they are the same collection. I have to, in my head, separate them out, or else it would drive me absolutely nuts if I was spending all my time looking at the new ones going, but you're not quite the same. You just can't be. Production changes over 20 years. So yes, that is my beautiful Petite Noe from the original multicolor collection. All right, let's move on to the next box. The next piece isn't a Louis Vuitton piece, nor is it a handbag, or an SLG for that matter. But it does live with this unboxing for a very specific reason. So Tanya from Tanya Loves to Shop on over on Instagram, she is a regular subscriber and watcher of mine, and she and I have done a few swaps of things, and she sent me a picture of something, and I looked at it and went, oh my god, that's so cute. And then I went back to Una and said, do you know anything about this? Like, do you know if there are other pieces like this? And Una was super helpful and tracked this piece down for me. So as we are talking about Murakami, we have this fabulous, and I don't know if the light's going to do this justice because it's going to be super reflective, this beautiful Murakami cup with all the very happy flowers on there. So how cute is that? And then you've got the flower on the bottom. So this is a Murakami mug, and as you will know if you watch me regularly, I've got a little mug collection happening up here. I love mugs. I have all my grandmother's vintage, or more than vintage now, antique, I suppose you'd call it, china from when I was growing up, and she would collect teacups, and she had so many teacups, and I've got all of those here with me in my house, much to my husband's disdain of, well, we can't use them, but we have to keep them. I don't understand. And I'm like, we just keep them, leave them alone, just leave my cups alone. So yes, I love cups, and I think that comes from my grandmother, and the fact that she collected cups. So I just love this. It's so happy. Look at it. It's so happy. And it's funny because I wasn't overly fussed on these flowers on bags, but I love them in a mug. I just think this is the happiest little mug. So yes, thank you Una for helping me track this down. I love it. I love having a Murakami piece of crockery. And yes, these exist out there. So if you want one, they definitely exist, and this wasn't overly expensive. So yes, I have my little Murakami mug, which will live up here. And then, oh, hang on. There's one more piece to that. I forgot about it. Oh, hang on. Una put it inside something else. So there is also, sorry, the coaster. So this is the little plate that it sits on. And it's got that on the back. But yes, it's also got its own little plate, which is, I think it's plastic, but this isn't, obviously. So you can sit it like that. Or if you're having a cup of tea and a biscuit, there you go. You've got a little plate to go with it. So very excited. I think these are so cute. I think they did plates and other things like, so yes, those exist if you're a collector or if you love Murakami like I do. All right, one more bag. This one is actually not a Murakami bag, but it is still in the same family as what we've been unboxing today. So we have the Theta in the GM size in the monogram. So these bags came in the multicolor white, multicolor black, standard monogram, and then they did some in like a textile. So I feel like it was like a gold thread and white with a white background. I feel like they might have done them in like almost a tapestry finish. Those ones, the ones that are in a textile, have not always held up well over time because they are a fabric at the end of the day. And unless you took incredibly good care of them over the years, they haven't necessarily aged well or been treated well. So I have yet to see one of those that I go, oh, I really want that. There are gold ones that kind of talk to me because they're like, they were used in a lot of advertising at the time as well. And I was like, oh, I remember them so well. But yeah, some of the lighter colors or the fabric ones just have not held up well. But a monogram canvas will generally hold up very well. And this one has. So like the other pieces, the canvas is solid on this. It's not super vibrant, but I'm okay with that with a monogram. But if we open it up, oh, this one will definitely need new hardware. But the inside is amazingly well kept for something that is so light in color. Like there is not a mark on this. Now people ask me about date codes on these often, these pieces. They were blind stamped, so I'm not sure if you can even going to be able to see this. So even the Louis Vuitton Paris stamping is here, right where my fingernail is, but it's a blind stamp, so it's impossible to read. After over 20 years, it's not held up well, the stamping. So when you find the date codes, which can be incredibly hard to find on these pieces, like you basically need a microscope to have a look at them, they can be exceptionally hard to read. So if you're looking at these pieces on the resale market and you're like, where's the date code? They're so hard to find. And on the beige interiors, like the black and the monogram, so hard. The red is slightly easier because the red is a darker color. But yeah, anytime you're looking at these pieces, date codes are so hard to find. So you've really got to get in there and have a look. So if you are buying one, just give your seller some grace if they're having a hard time finding it, because they can be super hard to find. So yes, this one will most certainly need some help. And we will bring her back to life completely, get her all fixed up with some new clothes, some new trim, and some new hardware, and make her feel pretty again. And sometimes, there we go. And then yeah, she can be worn and used again, because as I have said, this bag, I'm bringing it back because I find it super usable. Is it 90s? Absolutely. Like, has it got that early 2000s vibe about it? Yes, but that's in at the moment, so I can absolutely get away with it. And it's just such a usable bag. So once again, you've got the 4 LVs across the bottom. So that's how you know it's a GM. I don't know if they do a PM in this. I'll have to do some research, but I was just stoked to get this. And this was under $1,000. Like, I feel like it was about $800 or $900 to get this. And yes, I'm going to have to put some money in it to get it fixed up, but for what it is and the amount of hardware that's in it, if you don't mind your patina on the BVN, then it's a great bag for a really good price in a monogram canvas. So yeah, this is definitely a winner for me, and super happy to have yet another Veda. So I will send this out to Louis Vuitton and have it fixed up, and we will see it in a re-unboxing video at some point. Like I said, my black one's been with Louis Vuitton for over a year now, so these ones aren't being fixed up that quickly. But having said that, if they've had my black one for a year, I've been working on making parts, and hopefully it won't be too much longer. I will also say my tops at the moment are coming from Camilla. I've had a few people ask me about my shirts lately. These are from Camilla. I do have a fashion haul coming up of things that I have bought recently from Camilla, from Zimmerman, from, have I bought anything from Zimmerman? Definitely Camilla, Cezanne. I've bought a lot from Cezanne lately in preparation for winter here, because we're, you know, coming out of summer and going into winter. So yeah, I will most certainly be doing a fashion haul soon of things, and these shirts that I have been wearing will be featured in that, but they are just Camilla wrap shirts. They're beautiful. I love them. So yeah, that's coming. I've also got my reorganization video coming for this room. I just need a day. I need a day at home when everybody else is out of the house to do it, because I think it's going to take me a whole day, and then I'll have to cut it down for you guys because nobody wants to spend 6 hours in this room with me fixing it up. That's a really long day. And yeah, I do have a very special Fendi unboxing coming up this weekend, and then I'm going to do, I've had so many fabulous people send me stuff lately because it's my birthday, and yes, they have been sending it to me and I've just been piling it up. So I'm going to do a birthday haul at some point of all the things that fabulous people have sent me. So if you have sent me something and you're like, is she ever going to feature it on the channel? Yes, I will. I'm just going to do a collective haul at this point because there have been quite a few deliveries, which I am so grateful for. People are so kind. So that's coming as well. If you've liked today's video, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below. It means a lot to a content creator when you hit that subscribe button. Please also hit the little bell notification so you know when I upload videos, which is usually twice a week. I'll also throw up my Instagram handle for you, so you can follow me over there. I put lots up in real time, lots around my collection and my day-to-day life, so please come follow me over there. I hope wherever you are in the world today, you are having a fabulous day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.